Hi, this is Chris. I recently decided to go visit my cousin, which isn't difficult because she lives next door. She has a beautiful garden. It's very meadowy and wildflowers and stuff, and she was getting ready to cut out her Gaillardia for the winter, and so I took this opportunity to grab a basket full of blossoms, and I'm going to eco-print them. So join me to do the eco-printing, see how I do it. And stay tuned to the end of the video, and I will have images of 5 of the 9 pages that I eco-printed, so you can see them close up. Let's go! I'm going to start with folding my paper. I'm going to use some 28-pound paper. I find that 20-pound paper gets pretty soggy in the bath and is difficult to pull the pages apart without tearing them. So I'm going to try this 28-pound super premium bright inkjet and laser paper from Walmart. And I'm going to fold them in half. I've cut off 2 pieces of cardboard to have ready, and I've got some heavy twine left over from previous eco-printing. And so now I will place my flowers, and today we're doing only Gaillardia. Take these little scissors, I'll just snip off the stem, and I'll just place these wherever I want. This is my mother's old roasting pan. It's perfect for doing some eco-printing. So I'm going to fill this with water and alum. I've started filling this with water, and I want to show you what else I have in here. So I take out the roasting rack, and inside I have bits of rust that I have found around the garage. Old bolts, nails, old staples, all kinds of things. So I'm going to fill this. This is the last 4 cups. This is the alum that I use. I got it on Amazon from Medley Hills Farms. And alum is aluminum sulfate. It's used in processing pickles, and it's a mordant when dyeing. Helps set the dye in the paper or the fabric, whatever you're dyeing. It can cause eye irritation, so you want to be careful not to get any in your eyes, and when you open up the bag and you start scooping it out, it tends to get a little airborne, and that can be irritating too. So you just want to be careful. It's not going to harm you, but it can be uncomfortable. In the past I've used 2 teaspoons for 16 cups, but this time I'm going to use a tablespoon. I want to see if it helps enrich the dye color. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in and let it dissolve, and then I will turn the stove up to high until I hear it start to boil. And so meanwhile I will pack my flowers in their papers. Now I think I'll do something structured. this, put our cardboard on there, and we press. The water's boiling now, so I'm going to emerge the packet of papers, and I'm going to put something heavy on top. So I have this piece of stepping stone, and I need 2 hands. I'm turning the stove down to medium. And I'm going to, it's a little bit full of water, it's already spilled over. So I'm going to pump this brick down to push the air out of the packet. You'll see the air coming, bubbling up out. So when you push the air out of the packet, it's replaced by the alum water, which is what we want. It's been simmering now for about 45 minutes. It's done. So I'll turn this off and I'll just let it sit overnight and cool off. Then I'll open it up and you can see what happened. It's the next morning and this is cooled off. So we'll take off Cedric. He did his night work. And we'll take off the paver stone. And here's our packet. You can see the color coming out of there. It's a purple color. Okay, we'll take it to the sink. And we'll let it drain some more. Right there. All right, now the lighting isn't the best, but now we're going to undo this. If I couldn't undo the knot, I would just cut it. I have a colander to put the flowers in, and I'll just turn on the cold water. And I'll take off the cardboard, and you can already see. So I'll take off the first one, and I'll carefully open it. Pull off the flowers. I have towels spread out on my counter where I'll lay these out, and then when they're all laid out, I'll show them to you. even let this grungy cardboard dry and use that in projects. You can use your string in projects or reuse it in your next die project. I'll let the papers dry now, and at the end of the video I'll show you close-ups. Well, buddy, get out of the way. So here are the cardboards that I used and the twine, and because it was soaked and boiled, it comes right apart. So you can use these in different crafts to make things. You can use this to make lines when it's dry and firm. You can ink it and then press it on your paper and make writing lines with it. You could stretch it out, make something with it. Buddy, do you want to make something with it? So here's the other one. So I will put these out to dry with the rest of the pages. Here are the close-ups of the eco prints. Were you surprised that they came out blue and green and purple instead of yellow and orange and red like the flowers? It all depends on the chemicals in the flowers and how they react to the alum and the iron items that I had in the water. Thanks for watching my channel and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.